Presidents and vice presidents being bribed by El Chapo, and for the first time there is something that kills more Americans than car accidents. These are your top 5. Witnesses at the El Chapo trial are spilling the beans on some cray-cray information, alleged cray-cray information. They testified that Mexico's former president Enrique Peña Nieto took a $100 million bribe in exchange for calling off a national manhunt. Also on the hot seat, Colombia's former VP Oscar Naranjo for allegedly receiving bribes in exchange for protection. On to more sad news. 4 American service members died in an ISIS suicide bombing in Syria. The attack that happened in a restaurant popular with American troops killed 19 people. This front happened just weeks after the White House declared victory over the terrorist group and announced the withdrawal of troops in Syria. I know that you want me to, but I cannot leave the government shutdown out. It's day number 28 or 29, depending on when I post this, but now thousands of furlough workers have been called back to work without pay. There hasn't been funding for the Secret Service and Department of Homeland Security. Scary. Also, Trump and the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, bickering like a freaking old married couple. Who cares about Department of Homeland Security? I just want to stop reporting on this. A luxury hotel in Nairobi, Kenya turned into hell when gunmen opened fire and used car bombs to attack the place, killing more than a dozen people. At least one of them was American. Kenya's president said that around 700 people had been evacuated during the attack that lasted hours. Now the Islamic extremist group, Al-Shabaab, claimed responsibility of this horrendous act. The opioid epidemic is so bad that Americans are now likely to die from an overdose than a car accident. This is how bad it is, according to the National Safety Council. Here are the numbers. Odds of dying from an overdose, 1 in 96. Odds of dying in a car accident, 1 in 103. FYI, the leading causes of death are still heart disease, cancer, and suicide.